World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw.
And now, your Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, last game they got shut out, so we're going to learn a lot about this offense. How will they score runs? Can they manufacture runs? Are they going to totally rely on the long ball all the time? When you come off a shutout, it makes you think about your offensive attack. I want to see what adjustments they make in this game.
Randy Johnson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Josh Harrison stands in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Standing in, Barry Bonds. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he takes ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Now in the box, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
3 runs already home here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Ready on 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Michael Moore.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. This guy is flat out one of the best players in the game today. Let me tell you, he's got power, he's got speed, he's clutch, he does it all. No one more fun to watch in this game, so sit back and enjoy.
Johnny Cueto is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, J.J. Hardy, you talk about catching the ball and being consistent. He's always going to be in the top in fielding percentage. Just doesn't make many mistakes or kick the ball hardly ever.
In now, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros. Left fielder, Gary Cox.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Cueto will go to first, and the runner will get back standing. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So digging in now, Michael Lee. He's set, and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. First and second here with nobody out. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Another 1-2 delivery towards second. Hardy for 1. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
And that misses, ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. One 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes. And history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 now to Mauer. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. The changeup right in your wheelhouse.
The 2-1 on its way. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
So coming to the plate, David Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Well, Matt, we got 2 aces on the mound. They've already each given up a run here early in the game. I tell you what, it's not what you expected, but I do know this. You got to get them early before they settle in.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Encarnacion is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. One run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a knee-high fastball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The payoff pitch one more time. And this is fouled at the plate. Cueto pauses. Here it comes on 3-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
J.J. Hardy.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
The 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 8th, center fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So here's Aaron Hill. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That's what you do with a backdoor breaking ball. It looks like it's not going to make it back. You don't quit. You stay with it, and then you got to drive it the other way. Nice job of hitting.
Standing in now, Josh Harrison. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Stepping up now, number 70. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Designated hitter, number 70.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes looks up, gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Cox. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Chopped weakly to the left. And and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. There he goes. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. One out and a runner on second base. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Harrison's got it. One there. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Hunter Pence digs in to get the inning started.
Hunter Pence.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there, a big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Barry Bonds, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
That was a quick release right there from the second baseman. Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
Edwin Encarnacion now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee looking up. Gone! So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, his second of the game, and it will stake the Giants a 4-2 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Here's Buster Posey now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. We played 2.5. It's now 4-2 San Francisco. Striding in once again, number 3, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
1-2. Here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 home to Mauer. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Bonds arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, David Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. Hardy's up with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Cueto gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swung on and hit softly on a line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And Pujols is going to keep on going. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Into the box, number 70, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
Oh, those 2-out base hits, those have killed the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes one in tight. Had the scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. And we are tied 4-4. Here's Michael Morse now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Michael Morse.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the center fielder, John.
In now
Jay.
is John Jay. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So here's Aaron Hill. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Ready for another chance.
Leading off
Gary
the fourth for the
Cox.
Astros.
2 base hits,
Left
both
fielder,
singles to this point.
number 94.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And it's grounded foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Here it is on 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Cueto will go to first, just keeping him close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pence giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Into the box now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now, Joe Mauer, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game.
Well, that's the telltale sign. Most guys don't pitch past 100 pitches nowadays, and he's at that mark.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Robbie Erlin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. David Lee will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Astros leave them loaded. Through 4, we're tied at 4. Josh Harrison stands in. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Pujols is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
offense
8,
apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. 5th inning here of a tie ball game. 4-4. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Barry Bonds toward the mound. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Giants down in order to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, number 70. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Popped high in the air. Hill is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Gary Cox will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in, Gary Cox. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen as you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. On the move is Trout from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Jay. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
In now, number 3.
Number 3.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
That's in there. 3-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. Couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So striding in, David Lee. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The runner scores from second. Mauer rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Here's Albert now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Full count. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Ready once again, number 70. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Three and 0 now. Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Barnes racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 10 and the Giants 4. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Striding in once again, Buster Posey. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Michael Morse now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 10 and the Giants 4. Digging in once again, Gary
Leading up for the
Cox.
Astros.
He'll have the opportunity to kick
fielder,
things off as we begin
Gary
the home 6th.
Cox.
2 high, 1-0. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Mike.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. The throw into second, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Oliver Perez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Michael Lee.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's ball 2 now. 2 0 0 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again. Ball 3. Number 3 would be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, number 3.
Standing in now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now. Joe Mauer would be next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Up next for the Astros, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Got to wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Into the box now, David Lee, line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and he misses with it. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. The Astros lead it 12-4. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy.
Leading
He's
out for
0
San
for 1
Francisco.
thus far.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
For me,
The
check
center
swings
fielder,
are right there next to
John
bang-bang
Jay.
plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So here's Aaron Hill, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cox sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave one. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Frank Morris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Frank Morris.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Albert Pujols.
And a swing by Pujols, but he didn't get all of this one. Hence is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just one pitch. Ready for another chance. Number 70. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Jose Altuve is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. Ready once again, Gary Cox. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Full count. Here it comes. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Astros 12 and the Giants 4. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Hunter Pence.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Now here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Into the box now, Barry Bonds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Yep, 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Hard on the ground towards short. Lee takes it in. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
First baseman,
A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these two clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Here's Buster Posey now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 3 in foul ground, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Hence is there, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hardy is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence to the track, to the wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Three home runs in a World Series game. You just don't see it very often. I know for me, I got a chance to see it, Reggie Jackson do it. And I was so excited as a kid. Then as an adult, I watched Pablo Sandoval do it. I can't imagine what that player feels like hitting three home runs in a World Series game.
So here's Joe Mauer as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up, calling for it. Harrison, no trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Houston leads this one 13-4. Buddy Whitaker comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Buddy Whitaker.
Here's Michael Morse now. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. One out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, John.
In now is John Jay. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the stretch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So here's Aaron Hill as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Two out with the man at first. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Oh, and now Hill drives this one out to deep left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, that home run, they're still down a few, but he's got to be feeling pretty good about that. A home run in the World Series, and maybe this will be something that gets this team going.
Third baseman, number 5,
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
(13-6) the final score in this ball game. Houston get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Robbie Erlin permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.